A warm welcome to everyone for the valedictory session. We respectfully welcome our distinguished dignitaries on the dais, esteemed Chief Guest Dr. Suraj Velip, respected Principal Professor Helik Burrito, Dr. Marshall Q. Murillo, Executive Assistant to the President and International Programs Officer, Ateneo de Naga University, Philippines, Mr. Adarsh Handa, Associate Professor, Padre Cosasao College of Engineering, Faculty coordinators of the conference, Assistant Professor Dr. Lorraine Gomes and Assistant Professor Salman Khan, esteemed participants, speakers, online attendees, respected faculty members, and members of the non-teaching staff, and dear students. As we arrive at the valedictory session of this international conference on Synergies in Research, a multidisciplinary approach to contemporary issues, let us take a moment to reflect on a day marked by insightful deliberations, meaningful exchanges, and enriching academic engagement. The discussions and presentations we have witnessed today have truly embodied the spirit of interdisciplinary collaboration, reinforcing the importance of integrating diverse perspectives to address complex global challenges. This concluding session not only marks the culmination of today's proceedings, but also celebrates the collective pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and academic excellence. As we begin this valedictory program, it's my honor to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Suraj Velip. Dr. Velip is a distinguished academician and an assistant professor at the Goa Business School, Goa University. A scholar of high standing, he earned his PhD in finance from Goa University and holds the prestigious NET GRF qualification. Currently, Dr. Velip serves as a research supervisor and PhD guide, having already mentored over 50 MBA projects and dissertations. His research expertise is vast, spanning critical areas of management, including finance, marketing and tourism, human resources and sustainable business, quantitative and qualitative research methods, and many more. His contribution to academic literature is significant, with 21 authored research articles published in reputed journals such as IndoScience and Taylor and Francis. His ongoing work is currently under consideration by top-tier publishers like Emerald and Elsevier. Beyond his publications, Dr. Velip is actively shaping the future of research through his work on 2 sanctioned research projects funded by the ICSSR New Delhi and the Goa State Research Foundation, GSRF. He also serves as a reviewer for esteemed publishers including Taylor and Francis and Springer. He is a sought-after speaker for sessions on advanced analytical software, including ARD, RATS, Jamovi, Smarts PLS, eViews, and SPSS, providing invaluable training to PG students, scholars, and faculty alike. We are honored to have such a dynamic researcher and mentor with us today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Suraj Velip with a loud round of applause. May I now request our principal, Professor Helik Burrito, to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Suraj Velip, with a token of our deep respect and appreciation. Thank you, Sir Helik. Thank you, Dr. Suraj Velip, for being with us today. I now invite Assistant Professor Megan Martins to present the conference report.
Rosary College of Commerce and Arts, Navelim, in collaboration with Ateneo de Naga University, Naga City, Philippines, organized a multidisciplinary international conference titled Synergies in Research, a multidisciplinary approach to contemporary issues on the 28th of March 2026. The conference was also a collaborative effort with Rosary College's MOU partners, St. Xavier's College, Mumbai, Christ deemed to be University, Bengaluru, St. Joseph's College, Tamil Nadu, and St. Teresa's College, Kerala. The aim of the conference was to address contemporary challenges by encouraging perspectives that extend beyond traditional academic boundaries. The conference proceedings began with the inaugural ceremony. The inaugural was attended by the principal of Rosary College, Professor Helic Barreto, the vice principal, Reverend Professor Geronimo de Silva, and the conference coordinator and co-coordinator, Assistant Professor Lorraine Gomes and Assistant Professor Salman Khan. The ceremony was also graced by the chief guest, Dr. Malapati Janardhanam, and Dr. Marshall Q. Murillo, in virtual mode from Ateneo, the Naga University, Philippines. The ceremony began with a prayer service, followed by the lighting of the lamp. The gathering was then addressed by Principal Professor Helic Barreto, followed by the chief guest's address. The inaugural concluded with a vote of thanks delivered by Assistant Professor Salman Khan. Following the inaugural was a keynote address delivered by Dr. Victor John M. Lucayes from Ateneo de Naga University, Philippines. The first session of paper presentations began after a short break. The session on the Accounting and Finance track was chaired by Dr. Harip Khanapuri. For the Law track, the chair was Dr. Maria Goretti Simoes, and the Computer Science and IT track was chaired by Dr. Razia de Loyola y Furtado. Following this was the plenary session. The speaker for the session was Mr. Rohit Salunke, a senior data scientist at Bloomberg in London. The next and final session of paper presentations were on the tracks of mathematics and statistics and management. The mathematics session was chaired by Dr. Adarsh Kumar, and the 4 sessions of the management tracks were chaired by Dr. Varsha Inghalali, Dr. Suraj Velip, Dr. Surabhi Gore, and Dr. Rodney De Silva. This concluded the paper presentations and sessions with about 90 papers presented throughout the course of the day over different tracks and academic fields.
Thank you, Megan, for that comprehensive report. We now invite feedback from our participants. Inviting anybody who would like to share some feedback on your experience of today's conference. Requesting our faculty members who have participated, who have been involved very closely with the conference to kindly share their experiences, observations, anything that they would like to say and talk about, especially with regard to maybe learnings or experiences that have shown them a different perspective on the topic.
Yeah, my feedback for this conference was a very lovely and beautifully organized one. I mean, I took it as being a faculty from another college. We have a lot of activities at hand, so it takes time to actually think and process to can I take part? Can I take part? Will I be possible to actually, write a paper and present it? But then I got very good coordinated and the organizing committee was very well and approachable. That the coordination was very good. They allowed me to submit my paper even if it was late. I mean, it was one day post the deadline, but they permitted me to submit it. And then after that, all the coordination with regards to sending of emails, the deadlines, and all from that time onwards was all properly done in a very organized way. And even the reception and everything from the start till date till now, everything was very properly organized and in a well beautifully mannered way. I mean, I have taught at this college 6 years back, I mean 10 years back, but for 6 years. So I know that Rosary College always has a standard, and it has always met up its standard, and it is raised up to the bar and keeps the bar up for other colleges as well. Congratulations to the organizing team and the principal, management, and the coordinators as well. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Anybody else, maybe a student, who would like to talk about their experience? I think many of you are MCOM students, uh, maybe involved with research. So anything that you would like to share about your experience of today?
I think as a fresher, it was a wonderful experience. We have been working on this since June, from finalizing the topic till the end, and everything works well if you have a great guide to help you also. So it was a wonderful experience altogether, learning something new, understanding things, understanding what goes behind people's mind and how things affect each other, and finally having an outcome which can be given back to the community and be a valuable resource to your society. So overall, it was a wonderful experience to present over here. Everybody was very sweet, and it did not feel like a lot of pressure as imagined, but it was very nicely organized. So yeah, thank you to the organizing team. Thank you.
Thank you for the lovely feedback. Anybody else? Okay, I think our two participants that came up and spoke have captured what you're feeling and your sentiments, hopefully. So I now invite Professor Helig Barreto to address the gathering.
Good evening to each one of you. Our chief guest for the validatory program, Dr. Suraj Velip, Dr. Adarsh Handa, the convener of this international conference, Dr. Lorraine Gomes, co-convener, Assistant Professor Salman Khan, Dr. Marshall Q. Murillo, International Program Officer, Ateneo, the Naga University, Philippines, teachers, research scholars, students, and all the delegates who are attending the conference in online mode. So we have reached at the end of this international conference. We have given an opportunity to the paper presenters, participants to express their views. Only two of them have come forward. So which means I assume that all the others agree to the feedback that has been given by these two people. If there is something else which you have to say, you can always tell us after the conference, because we have to improve from here on. If there is something which you have observed which needs improvement, we have to improve on that. That's the reason we also collect the feedback. Now, such conferences gives you opportunities. It gives you opportunities to do something different. Because when you study as a student or when you teach in a college, you have to teach the syllabus that is given to you either by the college, or if you are of an autonomous institution, by your institution or by the university. But when you come for such conferences, you have to just identify a topic, something maybe not from your own domain. But then once you have the topic, once you have the ideas, you have to prepare something on that particular topic, collect data, write a paper, and then you have to present it in front of the audience. Now, that also tells you that you can write, you can do research. That's the first step. Now, once you present a research paper, that should not be the end of it. You have to continue writing research, because many of the delegates who had presented papers are students. They are postgraduate students. So as postgraduate students, you are not writing a paper because you are doing dissertation. That's part of it. But after your research, after your dissertation, after your MCOM, you have to continue your research work, and you have to continue working in different areas depending upon the needs. See, as you grow in research, you'll be able to identify different topics. And each topic may not be researchable, but you must identify on which topic you could do research, and you can present your findings in front of the audience. Because once you present your research findings, you also get something called as a feedback from others who are there for the conference. And that feedback, positive or negative, if it is positive, all good, then you know that the work that you are doing is proper. If the feedback is negative, then you know that you need some improvement in your research. So you have to take either way positively, and you have to continue improving your research work, your research papers, so that the best quality comes up as and when you get opportunities like this to do research. Also, your research helps you to contribute something new, which gives other researchers additional matter. Also, when you come here and present your papers, you also know that who are the others working in the same line. So you can think of collaboration also in future, and a joint paper to collaborative effort. Also, you can grow as a researcher. Now, this conference is made possible through the assistance, to the help, cooperation of many. At this stage, I would like to thank Dr. Marshall Murillo, International Program Officer, Ateneo de Naga University, Philippines. Now, we had signed this MOU with their university 2 years back. Last year, we had a conference with them, and this year, we are having the second conference with them. So right now, this MOU is only going in the form of conferences. But I don't know whether Murillo is online, because this is telecast live, and there are many people from his university who are attending online. So next year, now we have to think of going beyond having international conferences. We have to see what other activities we can organize here which will benefit both the institutions and the students studying in both the institutions. And the international conferences we are going to have every year. So next year also, this is for all the audience sitting over here. Next year also, on 20th of March 27, we will have another international conference organized by Rosary College at the same place. We will give you the topic by June end. So once we reopen for the coming academic year, you will get the exact topic, but you can start preparing, start collecting data. That will be an interdisciplinary international conference, again in association with Ateneo de Naga University, Philippines. So you can start collecting data for that. I also thank the principals, the vice chancellors, the principals of all the institutions who have deputed you here for this international conference, and the vice chancellor of the autonomous, the vice chancellors of the universities that we are associating with, and that is the principal of St. Xavier's Autonomous College, Mumbai, the principal of St. Joseph Autonomous College, Tamil Nadu, the principal of St. Teresa's Autonomous College, Kerala, and the vice chancellor of Christ deemed to be University, Bangalore, Karnataka. The coordinator and the co-coordinator of the international conference, I would like to appreciate them for their organizing efforts, for their working as a team with all other departments, because this is not one department work here. Or most of the departments of our institution, it is commerce, law, BBA, travel and tourism, all these departments, maths, all these departments have come together to have this international conference. And coordinating with various departments also, needs patience. And they have succeeded in all that, and they have, together with the help of all other colleagues, all other faculty and students of our institution, have successfully organized this international conference. I also thank all the session chairs, Dr. Maria, Dr. Razia, Dr. Harif Kanapuri, Dr. Rodney, Dr. Varsha, Dr. Adarsh, and Dr. Surbi and Dr. Suraj for sparing their precious time over here, patiently listening to the students' presentations and also giving their valuable suggestions, which I'm sure will definitely help this students and the delegates to improve the quality of their research work in future. I also thank all our dedicated teaching and non-teaching staff for your valuable inputs and tireless efforts in making this conference a success. Thanks to all the delegates, paper presenters, research scholars, invitees, guest speakers, and everyone for your contribution. And we are looking out for your continued support towards such conferences because every year, as I said, we are going to organize this conference. And I want you to come over here year after year and present your research findings. So God bless you all. And for the people from Philippines, morning they have told us something in their language. So I'll just try to say that Davos Maha Maba Los. So thank you to everyone for coming here, and thanks to all the people online from Philippines for being part of this international conference. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for those meaningful insights. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. Suraj Philip, to address the gathering.
Principal of the college, other sir, conference coordinator, co-coordinator, session coordinators, even the conference team, faculty members, the research scholars from different colleges. First of all, I must congratulate to the Rosary College, for successfully completing at another international conference. And in fact, I wanted to say that this college is doing a wonderful work in terms of pulling together a research scholar from a different fields and different areas, and we can easily witness that from the large audience that who are sitting over here. At the same time, I also appreciate the efforts that has been put by all the research scholars, all the researchers, in order to present, in order to prepare the manuscript, and in order to get it here and systematically presenting it, before the session coordinator. I know that maybe here and there you did not get a good time to present it, but you have done an excellent work because all the presenters, for example, in the seminar hall, I had around 14 presentees, and all the presentees had got a very good themes, very good research issues. Only things is maybe in a few places you may require the increment, particularly maybe right at the beginning to sharpen your background and research gap. Again, systematically presenting that in the form of methodology, and whatever findings you are giving, it should be in line with what you have observed in your work, and accordingly you can suggest your recommendation or your contribution. uh, Another important suggestion I want to give to all the research scholars, again, although you have presented a very good work, but please don't let it be in your PDF or in your Word document only. Go back, try to improve your work, and try to, publish that, maybe in a various journals, try to give a policy recommendation, or, wherever possible, try to disseminate that in the form of solution to the problems, that you have addressed in your work. And ultimately, once again, thank you to the college for honoring me and making me part of this conference. So I express my best wishes to the college to come out with such type of conference in the years ahead. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. We now move to the presentation of the Best Paper Awards. I invite our dignitaries to kindly come down from the dais and take their place right in front of the dais. So today's paper presentations were done on different tracks depending upon different subjects. So I'll be announcing the best paper in each of these tracks. We start with the law track. I request our chief guest, Dr. Suraj Willip, to kindly give away the award. So the best paper goes to Ms. Savita Kashyap, Unveiling Market Malpractices, a critical analysis of shopkeepers' violations under the Legal Metrology Act 2009 and the efficacy of enforcement mechanisms in South Goa, from Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Margao. Inviting Ms. Savita Kashyap to collect her award. She's not here. Anyone on behalf of her? Okay. I request our chief guest again to give away the next award in the Accounting and Finance track. The best paper for Accounting and Finance goes to Ms. Lizanne Fernandez, Decoding Innovation and Firm Value in Emerging Markets, the Moderating Role of Gender Diversity, from Rosary College of Commerce and Arts, Navelim. I request our chief guest to kindly give away the award in the Mathematics and Statistics track. The best paper award goes to Vaibhavi Bharat Tanarade, Mathematical Modeling of the Impact of De-Addiction Help Groups on Alcohol Addiction Dynamics, from Government College, Kepe. Thank you, sir. I now invite our special invitee, Mr. Adarsh Handa, Associate Professor, Padre Cossason College of Engineering, to kindly give away the prize. In the management track, the best paper award goes to Ria Jaleen Fernandez, Jaden Fernandez, and Amitabh Yadav, Intergenerational Perspectives on Responsible Consumption, Drivers, Barriers, and Pathways to Sustainable Lifestyle. Rosary College of Commerce and Arts, Navelim. That was the award for management track 1. We also had track 2. The best paper, I invite our principal, Professor Helik Barreto, to kindly give away this track 2 management best paper award. The best paper award in management track 2 goes to Anusha Fernandez Salman Khan, Examining Value Congruence, a study of job preferences in Goa's higher secondary education sector, from Indira Gandhi National Open University. I invite the coordinator of the conference, Assistant Professor Dr. Lorraine Gomes, to kindly give away the next prize. Management track 3, the best paper award goes to Valonia Simon Dias, an empirical study of factors influencing service marketing, a mix of airline brand, from Rosary College of Commerce and Arts. Thank you. I now invite for the last award the conference co-coordinator, Assistant Professor Salman Khan, to give away the prize. In management track 4, the best paper award goes to Yumi Vivian V. De Luna, Development of Digital Entrepreneurship Index, Evidence from Micro Enterprises, from Ateneo de Naga University, Philippines. Okay, I think the presenter was online. Congratulations to all our paper presenters. I request our dignitaries to kindly take their seats back on the dais. A hearty congratulations to all our awardees who are present here, as well as our online attendees and paper presenters for their outstanding contributions. As we end this valedictory session, I invite Dr. Lorraine Gomes, our conference coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sasha. A very good evening to our chief guest, our guest of honor, respected principal, valued participants, collaborating partners, my dear colleagues and students. As we come to the close of this international multidisciplinary conference, it is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and express our heartfelt gratitude. First and foremost, I place on record my gratitude towards our collaborators, Ateneo de Naga University. Thank you for your participation in making this event a success. I extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Suraj Velip, for gracing this valedictory session and for his inspiring words. A special word of appreciation goes to our esteemed keynote speaker, Dr. Victor John Lokias, and our distinguished resource person, CFA Rohit Salunke, whose expertise and insightful deliberations have significantly enhanced the academic quality of this conference. We are immensely thankful to all our participants for their enthusiastic involvement and scholarly contributions. Your active participation has given true meaning to this conference. I express my profound gratitude to our principal, Professor Helig Barreto, for his constant guidance, encouragement, and leadership. My sincere thanks to the organizing committee and all members of the departments of Commerce, Business Administration, Law, and Computer Applications for their dedication, teamwork, and meticulous efforts. The smooth conduct of this conference stands as a testament to your collective commitment. I would also like to acknowledge the commendable efforts of our compare and session in charges for ensuring the seamless flow of proceedings. My heartfelt thanks to our student volunteers, support staff, and non teaching staff for their tireless efforts in handling logistics, technical arrangements, and coordination. As we conclude, we sincerely hope that the deliberations and insights shared during this conference will inspire meaningful research, foster academic collaborations, and contribute to knowledge creation. Thank you once again and wishing you all continued success.
Thank you, Dr. Lorraine. As we come to the close of this enriching, intellectually stimulating conference, I extend my sincere gratitude to all our dignitaries, organizers, participants, and volunteers for making this event a grand success. Wishing you all a pleasant evening ahead. Participants, please note, any one participant from each college can collect the conference certificates on behalf of their colleagues. So any one participant after the the valedictory is done. Yes, so we will now wrap up with our valedictory session of the conference. We will have the national anthem, so requesting everyone to kindly rise.
हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. Requesting everyone to kindly wait back. We're going to take a group photo. So you can just sit in your places. We'll just arrange the chairs for the dignitaries and then we'll take the photo. A few more moments.